For more on the state of the consumer, Tanger CEO and President CEO Yalof is with us here on set. Tanger reported earnings yesterday. Stephen, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me back.
Record leasing volume. So you're seeing just brisk demand for retail space, or sort of challenges, what we were talking about in terms of a bifurcated economy and some pockets of the consumer facing problems right now?
Well, it's interesting to sit and listen to what you were just talking about in the state of the consumer and where they're trading up and where they're sort of avoiding. And, a lot of the brands that we're doing business with are many of the brands that you're talking about. What's interesting is they haven't taken their foot off the gas pedal with regard to growing their business and finding new locations. And I think we're seeing some of the benefits of that.
When a tenant finds space, what sort of time frame are they looking at in the future? I mean, they're saying the next year we're going to expect all the traffic to be here, or is it more like a 5-year play?
Yeah, no, it's. I think the retailers are really about it. They're about a year out. Mm-hmm. So right now we already have all of the rest of our 25s obviously are baked. 26s, we're probably about 3/4 of the way done, and now we're doing deals for late 26 and 27.
Stephen, you're winning on the experiential side. You talked about that last time, but what you're also winning to is value has become more important than tariffs. And you and your occupants win to that in terms of the customer base that you serve.
Well, I think particularly in the outlet channel, I think that value conversation is really important. And I heard a lot of you talk about that today, whether it's the restaurants that you choose to eat at or the stores that you choose to shop. And for us, being on sale every day is a really powerful message to the consumer, especially now.
How has your demographics changed at all in terms of who you're seeing show up?
Well, yeah, that younger consumer, I listened to the Cava report and the Chipotle report. And one of the things that I thought was really interesting, particularly the CEO of Cava said this morning, is that the products are priced below inflation, which they think is doing a great job of getting them a younger consumer to come and convert with them when they choose to go to that store. Interesting in the outlet space, I think we find that our brands are almost deflationary in that the brand pricing is actually, with the markdown, you also find it probably below that cost of inflation.
How are you forecasting the holiday season for retailers? And what sorts of metrics are you looking at? What's on your dashboard in terms of indicating to you that the consumer will continue to spend through December?
Well, the things that we're looking at from a retailer's perspective is stock and staff. If you see the retailers are thinking that they're not going to have as much staff in the store, that's a problem. And the same thing with inventory. If there's no inventory in the store, that's a bigger problem because you can't sell what's not in the store. But we're seeing the stores are stocked, the stores are well staffed. We're really optimistic. In fact, with government shutdown the month of October, we saw our traffic build in the month of October. So as counterintuitive as that might sound, I think people are looking to come to our centers. They're looking to shop value. They know they've got to buy holiday gift giving. I think the National Retail Federation is still saying that there's going to be an increase in spending this year versus last year, and we haven't seen any signs of slowdown yet.